Oh. Oh, NC sounds. Oh, maybe I've got a nice idea. I can do some epidemic sounds. Get some nice music for you guys. What is my login again? Oh yeah, freedom. Hello guys. There's no music yet. I'm just doing a quick stream because I accidentally clicked stream while I was not actually wanting to do a stream. So yeah, here we are. And oh, it's so loud. I don't like that one. Next song, please. What is this? I really enjoy my partnership. There's a lot of music I can choose. And there's a lot of good songs as well that you guys are liking as well. Like the one I used for the Vega rigs. That was pretty good. It's not the random crypto event thumbnail, okay? So yeah. Sup peeps, hello there. Okay. Which country are you from? Belgium. I'm from Europe. Nobody knows where Belgium actually is from. Look where Belgium is. It's tiny on Google Maps. Hello, Goreb. How are you, man? This is Belgium. Look, it's tiny. I'm currently here. So who's nearby me, actually, on stream? Portugal. Ruffle me to Antwerp. Yeah, you're gonna be really close next to me. I've been getting so much awesome reactions already when I met people in my country. They're like, "What? Are you a Belgian? I didn't know that, man." Sup, man? Okay, so this is actually music I can use in my videos. How crazy is that? It really sounds like radio music. Waiting for what? What are you waiting for, man? Where is Serbia anyway? Belgium, Serbia. How long would that be driving? I am in Belgium, man. Serbia. Is it a country? Serbia. Oh my lord, that's 17 hours driving, man. I'm not from Brussels. I am from near Antwerp. I'm right over there. You see this dot over here? It's where I'm from. Antwerp is around here, and Brussels is like the middle of the country. I really live on the border between the Netherlands and Belgium. What is Lumpur? Is it a country? Lumpur? I don't... Oh. It's a restaurant. Kuala Lumpur? Istanbul. Turkey. 27 hours to you, man. I think some should work on his geography. Well, maybe. We should. You live a stone throw away from me, man. Nice to know. We could do a meetup. Yogyakarta, Indonesia. That sounds interesting as well. Yogyakarta. Oh no, wait. It's on my location. Yogyakarta, Indonesia. This is gonna be really interesting on how long that driving will be. Google Maps gave up. I think it's only gonna tell the airplane to be there. Oh my lord. That's 1,100 euros to fly to you, man. Thank you very much, Mr. B. That sounds like the guy from the A-Team. But I think that's Mr. T, right? Dubai. Damn. I want to go to Dubai. I think it's really cheap to go to Dubai. It's only 400 euros because Dubai has the biggest airport in the entire planet. Cleveland, Ohio. Well, that's a bit far away, yeah. That's across this entire ocean. You know, I'm really scared actually from deep water. I really don't like it. So if I'm just flying in the middle of this ocean, I'm gonna be like, huh, save me, man. I am bilingual. Yeah, actually, I am. Can you Slav? I don't know. Nice, man. Mr. B, you've got some gains if you start in October already. There is maybe a new potential coin coming out soon that I really think has a potential, but I'm not sure. I'm doing some research first because I don't want you guys to mine stuff that could be really bad. Oh, I have some mining questions. Go ahead, ask away. Where is NZ? New Zealand? You're like directly under me, man. This is like 24 hours flying or something, New Zealand. 1 day and 3 hours of flying. This guy in New Zealand, I think he's right below mine. Like, he's really across the globe. Exactly or something. 28 hours of flying. So my rig keeps restarting. It's an RX 580 mix of 4GB and 8GB 5:3 ratio. Well, what software are you actually using? That's my first question. And our random music has stopped. So let's do a new World Cup thing. That is old school hip hop. Okay. Romania still watching. Maybe it's overheating. Holt Zucker, what do you mine? I'm currently mining a lot of coins. Like, I'm still mining some intense coin. I am still mining Stellite. And I'm mining Ethereum at the same time too. Holt Zucker, I had the same problem. Yeah, he probably overclocked too much and he set the clocks to set on on restart, set the clocks. It's probably a problem. Might have a CPU issue. That is also possible. Windows 10 Force Update. There's a new Windows 10 version that has been stripped down on anything and it's only 4GB, and I'm really thinking about sharing this with you guys because it's really interesting to use for mining. It literally has nothing anymore on it except the things you need for mining. A friend of mine has found it. Yeah, that's really easy to use. WinEth. Sounds interesting. Big Core Interest Coin. Okay, I will share that to you guys pretty soon. Also, I'm still working on this ethos guide for you guys, but I want it to be finished like the entire 10 parts in a single week or something. Like every day a video. What do you think about that? So people can actually start up all the way to GPU farm ethos setup guide. Any idea about Varium mining? I don't know. It's not really into me so much now. I'm really more focused on another coin and a really large background project. So much background project that I don't have time for really important things sometimes. So yeah. Oh. Speak easy. It's a funny category. Is there any free alternative to ethos? Well, I think simple mining is the closest you can get to. But don't be shy, guys. There is soon coming a new coin. They are actually working on it. It's not finished. It's gonna take a few months, but it's only for NVIDIA, so they're gonna be really good at it. So NVIDIA is gonna have a really big advantage once again on this new cryptocurrency algorithm that they're making. It is hardcore ASIC resistant for now, so that's gonna be really sick. WinEth. We need to search that one. What is about WinEth? WinEth. Oh yeah. It's that's interesting. It's a software. A GTX 1080 Ti can easily mine at 50 right now. But I guess it's an old image. Submit issue. Free promotion for MinEth. WinXMR. Oh yeah, they have it both. Really unknown still. I need to try that one out. Thanks for sharing that with me. Super easy to use. Nice, I like it. But will it be able to handle the new different algorithms or only Monero? Because the stack miner or the cast miner support like 5 different Kryptonite algorithms. Really interesting for new coins with Kryptonite algorithm. Kryptonite heavy is really heavy actually. But it works, it works. Also, Crypto Invest Hub is something really interesting. These guys are just taking your money, or they're gonna buy miners, or you can set your miner over there, and they just ask you a little bit of money for what you want to be using. So it's really interesting. These guys are going huge. They have about 1,000 ASICs right now and 1,000 or 700 GPUs already. That is really interesting too. I can't remember the name, but the guy wrote me about it. But I'm not able to share that just yet. Hey. But I think it's gonna be really profitable. So that's gonna be nice. Maybe in a week I have another coin for you guys to mine. And I do like GUI miners as well. I love it. Petrodollar. I'm not really into too weird ass coins because I see cryptocurrencies as a big bang, let's say. So we start off with the main cryptocurrencies like Monero, Ethereum, Bitcoin and stuff. And all these 1,000 coins are actually funded by the big coins, like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Everyone is just changing their actually currency for the little altcoins for a while, but eventually I think everyone just goes back to the original coins and forget about every single coin that has ever been made. It's just like when you go back in time and people were trading with rocks and chickens and eggs and stuff, they eventually started making a common payment method with gold and silver and bronze, and that developed as money after a few years. When they started running out of gold to make coins, they started making the copper coins and paper coins and so on. So this is really sounding like the same. We're just in the early stage of crypto payment systems, and eventually there's one chosen coin that will thrive over all of them. Electronium, I think it's a scam, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of it. You know, it's really simple to create a coin. You can just copy it. Everyone can just pop up a coin if they want to, and after a year get a lot of money out of it and just dump everything you have. I really think a lot of coins are like that. Because also history repeats like very, very often, and if you read a lot of books as well, there's been a lot of how you say that, crashes of the banks and stuff, but also in the past. So everything repeats itself, and I think this is just a new blockchain era, and it will take 20, 30, 40 more years until people start to adapt to it. But of course, we can accelerate it, because if you are selling stuff on like your old GPUs and you're selling it to someone because you used it, and you just ask him like, hey, do you also accept Ethereum, or do you want me to pay in Ethereum for your old GPU? You just say yeah. And these guys will also see this as a payment. That's what I do as well. So I think that's the first step we need to do. Say like, hey, do you accept Bitcoin? Because if everyone starts asking that, it's going to be really interesting what people are like, maybe I should start accepting Bitcoin as well, because it seems that everyone is doing it. The best equihashing coin for now, I think it's still Zencash in my opinion. But also, what do you think of Raven? I love the altering algorithm, but I don't see a future in Raven coin. What makes it so special? I don't know. Do we actually need that? I don't think so. And what I think about ASICs, they will die out pretty quickly. Because also, if you really look into the technology, we're gonna reach a barrier at about 5 nanometers or 3 nanometer technology. And then it's all going to be about the same on performance wise, because ASICs are really programmed chips to do things a little bit better, like 1,000 times sometimes. But even for Ethereum, it's only a 2 times gain. But by the time they will ship out the Ethereum ASICs, they will probably be like useless and people will lose their money. How many chickens will one BTC buy? That is very interesting. Chicken price. Chicken price. How do you get? Aha, there we go. Price rankings by country breasts. Or you mean a real actual chicken? In Belgium, for example, we pay $10.63 for a entire boneless 1 kilogram chicken chest. So if we assume that we have 1 Bitcoin, BTC price, let's have a look. 7,370. Well, oh, it's going up Bitcoin. That's pretty interesting. So if we assume that a chicken is $10.63, I mean, first of all, we need to start off with the Bitcoin price, of course. 9.76 divided by 1 kilogram of chicken. We could buy 711 chickens with a single Bitcoin right now. That is a lot of food, I can tell you guys. About 2,000 chickens. Like a real chicken. Okay, a real chicken. How do we know actual chicken? I'll do it in my own language real quickly. Oh, there we go. 10 euros for a chicken? That's really... I could even buy this chicken for 10 euros. But I have to slaughter it myself. But that would be quite profitable. But there is some other chickens. It's still $10, man. 30 cents for a chicken. 10 euros for a chicken. 50 euros for a chicken. 40 euros for 3 chickens. That's interesting. So let's say still about 700 chickens. Chickens are not really worth too much, I see. 80 euros for a chicken. Time to get into the chicken business. What is the GTX 1060 price? Let's see at Case Kings what a GTX 1060 is about in my country, or what I can get them for. 400 euros, 370, 350. That is pretty interesting already. We're going down in price. 279 euros for a single GTX 1060, 6 gigabytes. So this one is probably going to be the most cheap we can go. 279 for a PNY GTX 1060 dual fan. It has a 7% discount. I can't make ASRock H110 Pro BTC 13 GPU to support over 8 cards. Can you give me some advice? I have a dual power supply, 8GB RAM. What graphics cards are you actually using? And Dibix is really awesome still. It went up in price. What is the price of your electricity? We pay about $25 per kilowatt hour. 0.25. Pretty expensive. So yeah, if someone wants to buy some GTX 1060s from me, PM me about it. I'll get you some GPUs. I like EVGA too. The crypto market is going to thrive really quickly. Out of nowhere, and people will be late once again, being in the very high surge of high crypto prices. I'm really sure of that. RX 580 4GB or 8GB. Maybe you did a wrong BIOS mod, Hold the Zucker. Yeah, you have missed a giveaway because I did it like a week ago or 3 days ago. It was random. Sorry for the thumbnail. I still need to change that. I'll make it a chicken or something because we just calculated how much the chicken is worth in Bitcoin. So if you want to buy chickens with a single Bitcoin, you can buy 711 chickens. External GPU. I really like the EVGA 1080 SC single 8-pin. How much is a GTX 1080 right now? Because it is doing 40 megahashes per second right now, and that is really great. So I think a lot of people will start buying 1080s pretty soon. The EVGA one is 624 euros. Or the ICX version is 619 in my country. That's interesting as price. There is a can you do this chair, but it can do this, so yeah. Probably a few people that get me. Oh yeah, it can do this, look at it. But can you do this? Do you get a GPU with it? Why did they display a GPU next to it? What do you think about Xilinx FPGA? I seen it, something's wrong with it. I think the Xilinx FPGAs are making false hash rates or actually not doing too much as they are doing. So let's say if they are doing 2000 megahashes per second, they may only be doing 60 or so. I would not go on websites for modded BIOSes because you can really do it yourself easily with the Polaris BIOS editor right now. Ooh, that's 2 times 8-pin. I don't like that. I really like a single 8-pin as well. Let me see if this one has a single 8-pin. I can't really see it. Oh yeah, this one has a single 8-pin. The ACX 3.0. See how much that one is on Amazon. I think it's gonna be way cheaper. SC. What is that? It's not a 1080. Oh, I pressed 1070. Sorry for that one. Let's see. So this one is only $540 on Amazon, but it's only for Prime members. So you need to get some Prime, peeps. Get some Amazon Prime. It's gonna save you 100 things. Do you eat dead birds? They're called chicken. So I do eat dead birds. Yeah, they do. That is interesting. Hehe. What is this? A Nacom iGame GTX 1080 Ti Vulkan. 1,800 euros or dollars. That is really expensive for a GTX 1080. It does look nice though. But I don't think it's gonna be good. You know, okay, so you guys need to guess which is the most favorite GPU type or brand of mine. So tell me my favorite GPU brand. What do you think it is? You guys will be surprised if you know what it is. I like Dead Bovine better. Vega. No, I mean an actual brand like Nacom, iGame, MSI, Gigabyte, EVGA, stuff like that. Colorful? No, no, I don't like that at all. Gainward, I never heard about those. XFX, Jeston? No. You guys are all wrong. We're getting close though. No, not colorful. I don't like that one. It's really not the thing I like. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if it's on Amazon. Kingpin. Oh no, oh damn. Why is this? This is not what I need. Oh, nobody has a Kingpin in here. Okay, so if you ever looked up, these are my favorite ones. They're actually not easy to buy, Kingpins. They're actually also the most expensive graphics cards in the entire planet. But now that these are getting the same prices, these are probably the best ones to buy for mining. So they have copper heatsinks. They are made for extreme overclocking. These have like way too much limit on them. These are always the ones that are going on the high score of any benchmark. These are the number ones. These are made for liquid cooling. I mean nitrogen cooling, let's say. These can run easily like 2.5 gigahertz. They are, I think, so rare at the moment that you can't buy them anymore. Let's see if we can get some. Those are from EVGA, but Kingpin is actually a guy that is breaking all the world records on GPU overclocking. So if you just look up Kingpin benchmarks, this guy is always on top. This guy will always be on top. If you beat him, I really think the next day he will beat you again. I'm really sure about it. So this guy also went to wait, let me find it. He also does regular overclocking on CPUs. But look, this is the guy. Kingpin is a guy. He just does nitrogen cooling on 4 GPUs SLI'd, and then he does the CPU at the same time. So you will never beat this guy. Yeah, Kingpin are the customized EVGA cards. So this guy is so famous that that EVGA said like, okay, yeah, sure, we can make you some graphics cards, and that is the reason why this dude has its own brand. That is really sick. So if you go to his scores on Firestrike, for example, he will probably be on top once again. So his world rank is #1, global rank #1. GeForce GTX 1080 Ti rank is first. He's always first, this guy. You can follow him, Kingpin. He's really an awesome guy. And I wanted to invite him in the future for doing us some really awesome things, like the world record on the highest hash rate on a GPU, for example. That would be really sick. This guy is absolutely a madman. I love his stuff, what he does. This guy actually inspired me to do some really crazy overclocking. Look at this GTX 1080 Ti clock speed. It's 2354 megahertz. That's 2.3 gigahertz on a graphics card. Can you imagine that? That is just insane. I think an overclocked one with the best hybrid cooling is maybe able to do 1850, and then your graphics card is going to run 80 degrees Celsius easily. Yeah, you know, I wanted to make my own Buried One brand as well, with getting copper heatsinks like this guy's doing, but you need to have like 100,000 GPUs and a factory that is willing to make your own brand. But of course, you need to pay for it in advance. So I am not sure. How many GPUs you killed? I killed about 5 or 6 GPUs in my lifetime. The first 4 were killed during finding the BIOS mods for the graphics cards. So when BIOS modding came out for the RX series, I bricked about 5 graphics cards, and I killed one because it was running with no fan speed at 95 degrees Celsius for a week, and then it kind of burned out. So yeah, but I think you can buy Kingpin graphics cards. Let me see if I can find some Kingpin graphics cards. Oh yeah, one more thing. These graphics cards don't have copper boards. They have gold-plated boards. So if you look really closely to the graphics cards, they have gold boards. Like where the GPU core is on is made out of gold. So that is really interesting too about these graphics cards, I can tell you. So yeah, I collect GPUs and my girlfriend collects shoes, yeah. That is actually true. I think we can find some Kingpins on Amazon. Not on Amazon, just... Why is it doing that? Lol, okay. Google. So if you find a really awesome thing... Why am I doing that all the time? I just want to go to Google and then find Kingpins to buy. His name is so difficult to write that it never can be found, let's say. Let me see if I can find it. Let's just do it like that. The GTX 1080 Ti from Kingpin. Ooh, sexy. End of life. So I don't think they are being produced anymore. Maybe already moved on to the 1180 and we don't know about it. So there is one on eBay right now. There he is. A real Kingpin on eBay. That is really interesting. So it is currently 1,500 pounds. I mean dollars. So this is an actual Kingpin for sale. It's probably going to be used. So don't think that this one is going to be cheap for you to get. Warranty, I think 1 year warranty on these graphics cards. But this is a one-of-a-kind card, so if you can ever get a Kingpin graphics card, you're gonna be really, really happy. This is one thing I want to buy. Really. Well, yeah, water cooling is great as well. But indeed, I don't really like water cooling too much as well, because if you have a leak or something, that's gonna suck in your computer. But yeah, I think it's okay. So now that I'm sorry, now that I showed you guys about Kingpin and stuff, you know what my favorite graphics card is. So, anyone has some more questions for me? I don't think so. I do know I have a lot of things open. like New Zealand. Damn. Beep, 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 ding, 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 ding. I think nobody has questions anymore, so we can end the stream here. What do you think, Litecoin Lucky? Should we end the stream? Thanks for tuning in, by the way, guys. How many GPUs are you running? It depends on how many actually. Because, hello, if you calculate the ones I'm running in a farm for someone, then there's a lot, like 700 or something. But on my own, I think I have 30 GPUs at home. Something like that right now. Yeah, something like it. 30 plus. I am willing to sell my old Vega graphics cards pretty soon, like the Frontier Edition, the regular Vega 56 and 64, for people to buy it as a collector's item maybe on my website, because I think that's a great idea. I think a lot of people like that. Rookie numbers. What? 700, yeah. There's someone I'm helping out with building a farm. I don't own them myself, but he gives me a small fee for helping him out so much. So that's really awesome. Because the 700 was just a test, so he's just expanding way more than 700. But I think it's more easy to say that this guy is just making GPU farms from people's money. So you give him $3,000, for example, and he can go large scale and he can buy the GPUs cheaper for you. So you will have a better return of investment. Just letting him do the work, let's say. It's really nice he's doing that way. How much do you pay for electricity? About $1,000 a month right now. So soon we're gonna go back to that farm. I haven't made a video about the previous one because we weren't able to go there. A little bit lack of time to do that. So what we did is we went to go in a month or so there once again. But then we're gonna do a 2-week build over there with thousands of GPUs. It's gonna take us 1 week to set up the rigs, the frames or the racks of this mining farm. So I think Genesis Mining has to go and worry about us because we're gonna go huge on this one. And soon I'm gonna make some videos about it so you guys can be a part of it too, because I am actually shipping over my mining rigs to set them up there as well. So because electricity is gonna save you so much, because if you're growing large scale, electricity will also go down in cost. Because of the electricity companies, like, oh yeah, he's using constantly 1 or 2 megawatts, and that is going to be nice. I don't know, it's actually a big difference between giving your money to someone like him is you give your $3,000 to him and he says like, okay, this is going to be a six month return of investment because he controls your mining rig and he's going to probably mine Ethereum, Zcash, whatever it can do. But it's going to give you a certain 6 month of return of investment, for example. But if you have your mining rigs in your own hands, there's a new mining coin coming out like Raven coin, and you can switch your rigs like in 1 day and you can gain some really substantial profits out of having your own mining rigs in control, let's say. So as soon as a new coin comes out like Stellite and you're going to be one of the first that mines it, you're going to be getting some really awesome profits out of that one. So yeah, my electricity is included in my rental total, so I am milking it. Oh, you need to be careful with that because they can definitely crank that up crazily and caught you on doing that. So be careful with having no electricity cost. It's gonna be nice for you because that is crazy. I hope it's really good in your contract that he's not able to do anything about it, so he need to raise his or get it separated. That's gonna be nice. And you're welcome. Which I mean, wait, I need to go back to your question. Oh, which farm you mean? The one in Canada I wanted to do. In Canada, the electricity cost is about 5 cents per kilowatt hour in some locations if you are really close to a power station. So if you're really smart, you can set it up there. I have some really awesome future plans for you guys. You will like it, definitely. My whole apartment building is on 1 meter, so they can't tell. Oh, that is really interesting. The guy that has that one is gonna be in trouble. Time to move to Canada, lol. Well, India is the cheapest I have ever heard. There was a guy from India and he said like, oh, I only pay 2 cents per kilowatt hour. So he was using 100 kilowatts or something right now already. And he was only paying like $200 a month. And he was like, ah, who cares? It's only $2 So he just uses his GPUs as crazy heating systems. He just cranks them up at 125% power usage and stuff. He doesn't even care about clock settings. He just set it as high as his graphics cards go. So that is interesting. I've had the police come into my house because they thought because of high electricity I was growing weed. I was like, what the fuck? Nice. That is really interesting. Well, I had a visit of the electricity company as well. They were like, you are using so much electricity. What are you actually up to? And I was like, yeah, I'm doing Bitcoin mining. And this guy was like, what is Bitcoin? I was like, are you serious, bro? And he was like, yeah, I'm serious. And I was like, yeah, it's a new kind of thing you can do. You pay electricity, you get some return out of it. And he was suddenly interested. He was like, oh yeah, how do I do this? That was really nice. Build a house next to a Musk giga farm. Nice idea. I think Elon Musk will suddenly shock us with cryptocurrency technology in SpaceX or something. Like, he's building Starnet as well. So, for example, if he makes Zencash nodes in his satellites, that would be really interesting too. Like making a blockchain in space. That is nice. We need to contact Elon Musk. But he has a really huge audience, so that may be a problem in the future. Tell them that I have servers running. Oh, that's really interesting, Jim. Good one. Tell them that you have servers. That is nice. I like that one. So yeah, I like it. In New Zealand, about 0.26 kiwi cents. Kiwi cents, nice one. What is the numbers on the Windows bar? The green ones are the single cores of the Xeon that's in my PC. The blue one is the load of the CPU. There's also the ones from the GPUs. I'll make them pink so you can see them better. This is a Xeon E52667V2. It's like almost a Threadripper performance one inside a regular computer. It's really interesting. And like while streaming now, it's only using 19% of it. And the maximum temperatures are actually below 50 degrees Celsius because it's water cooled. You can even overclock this puppy to 4.5 gigahertz. But currently it's just like 3.7. I just want stability. I don't want the stream to be dead or something. Because overclocking, you know. What program I use for streaming? Oh, this is just Core Temp 1.11. There is some updates about it too. But yeah. We're back on the home screen, baby. 700 chickens, remember? Also, I have GPU temp. That is the one next to that. I'll open that as well. Hide and show. So this one also shows you the temperatures and what GPUs you have on your system. It's really easy. It's also showing you the load of the GPU cores. While mining, this is really interesting because also if you have NVIDIA graphics cards, it's also showing you more than a GPU core. It's also showing you the GPU RAM usage and so on. So that's nice too. 30 PCIe slots on the Asus H370 mining board, and it's straight USB. Say what? I need to contact Asus for that one. 3H370. This is gonna be interesting. Mining. I see 21. Oh, that is nice. A01, 02, 3, 4, 20. Start and reset button. That is interesting. What coins are you mining now? I am mining Stellite. I am mining Ethereum. I am also mining Zcash. Zencash. And Intense Coin. Like a hybrid. Google Asus announces blah blah blah. The master. And yeah, this one is 20, so yeah, it's 20 only. This is one from Tweakers, so it's really interesting. So you can put 32 gigs on it of DDR4. Interesting. Actually 21 instead of 31. That is really crazy, 20. But I think the B250 Mining Expert is more easy to use or something. I don't know. I'm not really so a big fan of mining motherboards anymore, because soon enough they will be really useless for a new coin. Because if you're doing crypto mining, it's actually only doing like 10 megabytes per second transfer through the USB, or 30 maybe at max. But for a new coin coming, you need to have like 1 gigabytes per second. So those little risers won't be enough to do that. It will be a massive impact on mining that new coin. You would have to run Linux on this board. I'm really sure about it, yeah. I think SOS, the new series that we're making, is going to be really nice for this board as well. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's really interesting. The GPU Shack. Let's see what they still have. They're really overpricing risers, man. Limited stock. There's nothing in stock. Thermal repaste guide. Interesting. I've done a lot of YouTube motherboard BIOSes, but I'm not really sure why I have to show them, because they are really set very well actually. So they have the right settings already when you're gonna start mining, because it's really plug and play, of course. That's why it's a mining motherboard. And Asus, I think they're the best at making mining motherboards, but ASRock is more for stability, I think. I don't like Ledger wallets because I think it's not so nice when it breaks or something. Maybe you lose everything that's on Ledger. I'm not sure. They haven't tested it thoroughly, for my opinion. Just because, think about it. If someone drops a big ass magnet on your Ledger, will it still work? Will you lose everything that's on the Ledger? I'm not sure. What if that happens? I think paper wallets are the most safe, but actually the paper is flammable, so that is not nice and dangerous. Yeah, NVIDIA does offer their own GPUs now and then because they want gamers to have a chance, but yeah, miners are also looking out for that. So I think the stocks run out so quickly that they are actually having a problem. So yeah, and I'm not French. I want to be English. of Netherlands. I can read that too. Buy now. Look, a GTX 1080 Ti for only $700 out of stock. That is really interesting. Have you heard how much Bitcoin channel says risers? He says razors. Oh, I need some razors for my GPU. I need a razor to shave my beard. I mean, a razor. I like that one. So yeah, I think we're good, man. We're good. Also, I really hate thunderstorms. It's been so a pain in the ass to unplug my mining rigs every single time and turn them back on when it's over. It really took me a lot of time. How's your car project coming? Actually, whoops, I dropped something. Actually, we're nearing completion and I haven't uploaded a video about it. It took so much work in the background as well to finish our car project. And I think next week we're gonna do another video about it, a part 2. I think we're far enough to do a part 2, and I think a part 3 video will almost be when it's completed, and a part 4 video will be doing a dynamo test with it, because I'm gonna make it really fast. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna keep it original, of course, but I want it to be fast. I really love the new V009S risers, but I think risers are gonna be, I don't know, we don't need them in the future because of octo mining boards and stuff. They're really easy to use, but God, I hate installing them because it's such a slow CPU on them. Mining stellite is gonna make you nice cash. What is going on, Ken Colonia? What can I do for you, man? And I don't use the Chinese SATA to Molex to power my risers. That is really smart, because sometimes you can burn down your entire farm. Actually, do you guys like the music that you're hearing on the background? You can get a nice... how you say that? You can be a part of my sponsorship with your YouTube channel as well. You can just make some really awesome music videos about it. You can share them. It's just a random playlist. These are all sounds and songs that I can download and just use in my videos. It's really easy for streaming as well, because you won't have copyright strikes all over the place. But this video probably contains like 20 songs that have been played, so they will be like, okay, this song, that song. They don't care. They just pay the people that post the music with a little bit of the partnership income, so they don't mind. But I'm gonna make a really expensive video out of this one, so they are not gonna be happy with this video. But if you want to be a partnership, I'm using Freedom. I can give you guys a referral. It's on my YouTube channel anyway, somewhere. I'm not sure. I think it's on the About button. It could be. Oh yeah, the Freedom Partnership here. You can click that link and you'll be redirected to my partnership. And I can just share it to you guys too, if you want to. Just post it in the live stream thing. How do we do this? My videos. Okay, best coin for RX 580 Nitro. A Kryptonite coin or Raven coin is not so good for them, but I think maybe an Ethereum coin. Go for Stellite. Just give it a go. Just try it. It's gonna be nice. So I'm gonna share the partnership link for people that also want to use this music and be a part of the Freedom TM partnership. Really, these guys are so awesome. They helped me out so many times. Because if you get a copyright strike, they just give you a personal assistant that is going to help you out on like fixing the problem. So it's really crazy. Also, if you refer new people, you get 10% of their profit paid from Freedom. So if you affiliate like now, if someone joins my partnership with my link, you can give me like $1 a month or something. It's really nice. I am not updating to the latest Windows 10 because every time you're doing something with an update that is called Windows, you're gonna have a problem. And that is, it has been always like that. For example, my cousin was Skyping with me and he said like, okay, I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna update my Windows. So he updated his Windows and suddenly out of nowhere, his computer just decided not to make any sound anymore. So his headphones didn't work, his microphone didn't work, and we had to figure out like 1 hour what the problem was. And actually what happened was he updated the drivers of his microphone and headphone and he corrupted it himself. So that was really odd. So we had to reinstall everything of his sound. It was a pain in the ass. So I'm really getting pissed off of Windows these days, man. It's really getting annoying. And I think we already listened the entire music album called World Cup. So this was actually a sports, electronica, dance and hip hop music track. So let's go and get back to the albums. And I think we can find something really awesome. So you guys are feeling tropical? Let's do some tropical feels. Interesting. Now streaming. Yeah, we are streaming. How do they know? Yeah, I don't know why Windows does that. Do you guys remember the time when the RX 500 series came out and Windows tried to install the RX 500 series micro drivers and everyone's GPUs were just unable to mine for like 2 weeks or so after you updated that? That's when the time people started stopping Windows from updating. I think I even made a video about that. It's been like 6 months ago though. Oh really? You can't update any of your GPU drivers on those updates? Have you tried DDUing your drivers and trying to reinstall them? Or what happens then? Take off all your cards. That really sounds like take off all your clothes for the mining rig actually. It's like, no, I'm gonna be naked. Yeah, try DDUing. That's a good thing to try out. Actually, is the music okay? Like not too loud or something? Just tell me if something's wrong. Okay, so SOS part 1. How to install SOS on USB SSD. And I might be deleting the HDD one because I don't think it's a good idea to use. Just use simple mining. I may be doing a simple mining tutorial too, but I'm not sure if simple mining is able to mine the latest, newest coins that Ethos can. Only NVIDIA is having so much trouble with Ethos on new coins. Really takes a while before they upgrade that stuff. Floyd Magingse, OMG. No, not your cards. You genius. Okay, which miner I should use for Lyra 2 RRF in SMOS? Are you able to use Claymore in that? Then you should go for the latest Claymore miner. What do you think of the enlargement pill? Well, actually, they're doing really great. So if we take a look at the GTX 1080 Ti mining rig, oh, why is that remote desktop from Chrome? I don't want you from Windows. Okay, out of date. Never mind, that's not too bad. Okay, so if we connect to the GTX 1080 Ti mining rig that we reviewed, I think a month ago from the enlargement pill, it's still running really greatly on Ethereum with the enlargement pill. So it's doing about 300 megahashes per second. And as you can see, for some reason, the enlargement pill has been turned off. That is interesting. Why did the enlargement pill go off? That is new. But you can see an improvement, of course. So every graphics card is running at about 49 megahashes per second after you use the enlargement pill. But I think we have to do a shortcut. It's probably restarted or something. Windows R. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's of course doing that on my main PC. So you have to do it manually on that one. Oh, it is in there, so that is pretty odd. So for some reason the enlargement pill has turned off after a long time of mining. As you can see, it already has 2,200 shares, so maybe recently it did that. I'm not sure, but they should be fine, so that's not a big deal. Why were you wrong about the enlargement pill, man? You didn't trust it so much? It's actually working. It unlocked the GDDR5X memory on all of these graphics cards. So even the Titan X is probably able to do 60 megahashes per second according to my calculations. So that is really great. And the GTX 1080 is doing about 40. And yeah, I'm only getting 4950 on these as well. And these are Asus, I think ROG Strix. No, these are Asus Auroras, I think. Yeah. No, yeah, it was like a Trojan because it was editing something on your GPUs, but it is actually true. So they are actually making more shares according to how much hash rate they had. I made a video about it, showing you guys the results, let's say after, I think, a day of mining, something like that. But now I can confirm after 1 month of mining that this is actually true. So it is real. The enlargement pill is probably one of the best things ever. That is really nice for GTX 1080 Ti's and GTX 1080s and GTX Titan XPs. I really loved it. So as you can see, it is actually working. Really sexy. That's one of the 6 GPUs that I have, by the way. Hey. So yeah. Did they do something for AMDs? No, actually not, because they don't have GDDR5X memory or something. And as we calculated before, Troy, I think we can find this one. Okay, so we calculated the hash rates according to the bit accuracy of graphics cards. And we are actually really close to the actual hash rate. So if we see here, GTX 1080 Ti should be able to do 62 megahashes per second at the very best. I'm not sure if that's possible. Could be. I haven't even been close to 62. But if you go really in depth on this, you can probably see a little bit better. A GTX 1080 Ti is going to be 60 megahashes per second, a Titan XP 68. So these two are a little bit off. I think the enlargement pill is still probably getting even better results after a little bit of tweaking on these. But the GTX 1080 is really literally on what it's capable of doing right now. So it's 40 megahashes per second. A GTX 1070 Ti is 32. A 1070 should be able to do 32 too, but it's more like 31. My GTX 1080 is pulling 58 megahashes per second on Lyra 2 and 1080 SC 56. That is interesting. But the FTW is probably pulling more power as well. I only get 32 megahashes with the RX 580. You mean on Lyra 2? Because it should be, an RX 580 should be able to run 32 according to the byte or kilobyte per hash calculation. So this is actually memory bandwidth on bytes, and that is pretty crazy how deep I went into calculating the megahashes of graphics cards. So also one thing, the Vegas are still potentially better graphics cards because they should be able to do 60 or 50 megahashes per second according to the calculations. Because we're really close on everything, like the Tesla V100 is probably able to do 112 megahashes per second, but we're unable to do clock settings on this graphics card. So that's the reason why we only accomplished 94 megahashes per second before. The Titan V is actually right on. It's 81.63, and the highest benchmark we ever been seen is from Bitsby Trip, and he was doing 82 megahashes per second on a Titan V. So we're really close on everything. A GTX 1060, 24, a 6GB version, also 24, 1070, as I said before, 32. It's really accurate. We know the results. So the potential of these graphics cards, the Vegas, the 1080 Ti and the Titan XP are not 100% just yet. And if we consider that the GTX 1180 and stuff are going to be out soon, we calculated something like 32 for an 1160. An 1170 should be doing 49 or 65. We don't know how much gigabytes there's going to be in a graphics card. The 1180 will probably do 98 megahashes per second, and a 1180 Ti will do about 131 megahashes per second. But the price of these graphics cards will be so high that we don't even care, because it's going to be the same return of investment. I'm good. This is my first live stream. Well, welcome in. Please tell a good tuning for EVGA 1080 Ti FuckToWhat 3. Okay, so which coin are you mining? That's the first question, Harun. Which coin are you guys mining on Lyra 2? Sounds pretty interesting why everyone is asking for that. Make sure there's no ASICs coming soon about it. That would suck. Zcash. Okay, for Zcash, what you need to do is... okay, you have two ways. You can go efficient, or you can go for higher mining speed. So what is the thing you want? You want higher mining speeds, or do you want more power efficiency while mining? Because if you go for high performance, you will have to set your GPU power usage to 125%, raise the clock speed with 200 on the core, the memory plus 500. But if you are going for less power efficiency, I mean better power efficiency, you should go for 75% power usage or 85 and just raise the clock speed by 150 on the core. What do you think about Monacoin? I'm not so sure about it. It's not really a coin where I'm behind, or how you say that. Like, I'm not really supporting Monacoin too much. Okay, so power efficiency, 85% on the power efficiency, let's say, on the total power cards usage, and 150 on the core, and about 500 on the memory. That will do. Or 250. I'm not sure which graphics card you had again. Which GPU? Oh, a 1080 Ti. Just do 250 extra on the memory and 150 on the core, and then set the power limit to 85%. You'll get a nice number on that one. Lower power draw. You should just lower the core voltage a little bit on the RX 580. But make sure you don't make it unstable, because then you need to lower the clock speeds and the memory speed as well. You could change the CC miner version. How to dual mine on an RX 580 with low power draw? That really depends, because dual mining is automatically using more power, so keep that in note. You're welcome, Heron. I hope it works for you, man. Let me know. I think actually the Streamlabs is not on, so if someone is donating or something, it's not showing up on the stream now. Because I actually turned it off. Streamlabs. I get 110 power draw with Ethereum, but with dual mine I get 175. Yeah, because your GPU is gonna get more than before, let's say. So yeah. Okay, so we need our Streamlabs I'm not so sure which one I have to click. My account. Donation settings? Nope. Let me see where it is. Not the chat box. I really don't use this stuff so much, so yeah. Maybe account settings. Nope. Integrations. No. Nope. Nope. I have no sponsors. No. Also no. Maybe the alert box. Oh yeah, this is the one. Copy. Okay, that should work. Or not. Oh yeah, that's the one. Let's add it really quickly. Give me a sec. I don't care. Ugh, beautiful. Let's make it 1980. 1020. Oh no, it's vice versa. It's 1920. No, not 1923. Boop. Oh, this is 4K. Forgot about it. There we go. So if someone donates, we will see it. Or subscribes, I think it's the same. I don't care, get off. Okay, so what do you think about Loki? Loki is the guy from Thor's hammer. I don't know, it's just silly names. I don't think they have a future. If I make a coin called Barbie or Ken, would you buy it? If I just make it a pink coin? I don't know, it's just I don't think it has a future. So do your research, because I don't want you guys to lose money on a lot of stuff. The minor hate from some gamers is likened to the Westboro Baptist Church. If they want more GPUs to be made, then gamers stop buying smartphones. Oh yeah, I really hate it sometimes when gamers are suing us for buying so much GPUs. For example, my YouTube channel, I don't know how much GPUs would people have in total. Maybe something like 100,000. But these factories can make 100,000 every month easily. The ones that are actually screwing it up are the people that are buying entire mining farms. Those are the guys that they need to blame, not my YouTube channel. I'm just a small guy. I don't know, it's not really my mistake. Intense coin. Well, we still have a few millions of them. Let's open our Intense coin wallet, see how much we still have. Where is my Intense coin wallet? Let's open it up, baby. I think we went way over 1 million now. I'm not mining to this address anymore because this one is already like a long time old, but I'm still holding my Intense coin. So as you can see, we still have 1 million Intense coins. 1,018,000. No, the 1060 is already given away to a Romanian guy. I wanted to send it over today, but I accidentally started streaming. So that's the reason why we still have another giveaway to do. So make sure to stay tuned, guys. I still have another graphics card for you guys to do, and maybe, okay, maybe I'm gonna give you guys a tip. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a stream. Tomorrow night, Friday night. I may be making it really late, so people from America, I don't know. Maybe I should do it Saturday. Yeah. So more people are free. They're able to watch the stream. Okay, so the next giveaway is gonna be not a 1060, but it's gonna be a little bit cheaper than that, but it's still gonna be GPU that I'm gonna be giving away. So make sure to stay tuned for Saturday. We have a nice surprise for it. It's gonna be really random once again. So it's actually a dual stream. See it as a dual stream. I'm gonna stream, and meanwhile people are watching, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So the guys that are watching right now, you're gonna have a big chance of winning it because you now already know that we're gonna do another giveaway. So make sure to stay tuned, guys. What do you think about 1060 3GB versions? What will you mine with it? I would mine Kryptonite with it, or Zcash. Those DAG files are really small. You can even mine Ubic. The profit difference is really small against Ethereum. You can always swap your coins for the coins you want. So for example, if you're really into, I want to get so much Bitcoin, you can just mine Ethereum and swap them for Bitcoin. You can still mine Bitcoin that way. That's the reason why Bitcoin mining is still alive, actually. And 3 people have been calling me. That's interesting. So yeah, another stream's coming soon. What do you think new GPUs will do with the market as we see GPU sales drop? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a really short explanation here on what is going on with the GPUs. So the new GPUs will be probably coming next month, and people don't actually know what the mining performance will be of these graphics cards. According to my calculations, it's going to be quite okay, but if you consider that people don't know the hash rates, they are actually on hold, so they won't be buying more. They won't be buying more GPUs until they actually know what the hash rate is and return of investment difference than the current GPUs. So I'm gonna warn you guys, you can expect a massive GPU shortage wave number 2 coming in as soon as people notice that the return of investment on the GPUs is going to be exactly the same as the new ones. Because we calculated the new hash rates, we can actually see that these mining performances won't be a huge significant increase. Because we already know 2 hash rates of the Titan V and the Tesla V100, because I already tried it out. Do you really think these 1170s and 1180s are going to be better than a Titan V and a Tesla V100? It's not because there's GDDR6 memory inside it that it's going to be a huge increasement in power. Because then they would have made Titan Vs, for example, not with HBM2 but with GDDR6 memory. Should we sell our old rig on half rate because of new GPUs? No, don't. Don't do that. Try scale it back with a house fan or something. Asus 21 GPU support motherboard. Yeah, there's one coming out with 21 GPU support. So that's going to be really interesting too, that motherboard from Asus. And for some reason, the wallet of Intense Coin is very, very stuck. I don't know why. So we have 1,018,000 Intense Coin still in my wallet. Should I turn my 120mm fans to suck out the heat? Yeah, you should do that. You can just put them on top of your mining rig. It's really going to help them cool down a lot more. Yeah, as FSB Gaming says, use Linux. That's really recommended for that. Litecoin Lucky, yes, you should. Once again. So yeah, it's really interesting. There's a lot of things to come to the YouTube channel. Also, I'm doing a very big project in the background. It's still gonna take a month or so to finish off. I'm pretty sure about it. But you guys are gonna like it so much. You will also be able to visit me on some conventions with it, on the project. I really think I'm gonna shock NVIDIA as well with this. So that's gonna be nice. Should we switch from Ethereum to other coin to mine as difficulty is increasing? Well, it depends on how you look at Ethereum. So if you're really looking into getting as much profit as you can, or if you're looking into getting as much Ethereum as you can, you could mine different coins and just swap your coins for the one you want. So I'm going to give you an example. If you put your mining rig on Ethereum for a week and you gain 1 Ethereum a week, or if you mine a crazy random altcoin and you get the value of 1.1 Ethereum a week, you could just swap your really different coins, like the altcoins, for 1.1 Ethereum, and you gained 0.1 Ethereum a week extra rather than mining Ethereum itself. So you really need to think smart on that one. You have a cheap China rig frame in your last cleaning video. You mean the new T2 from Vena? I think I love that one really much. Really, I am actually thinking about showing you guys the difference on the positions of your fans, because that is really important and it can vary between graphics cards. For example, if you have just regular back blower GPUs, it's really smart to let the wind blow onto your GPUs, so it's really going out of the exhaust only. But if you have aerial fans, sometimes it's better to turn the fans around on the frame so they're actually sucking away the warmth, heat away from the GPUs. It really depends on your model of GPUs, because you have heat sinks that go vertical, but you also have the ones that go horizontal. And that's better to put your fans above the graphics cards by sucking the hot air out of the GPUs instead of blowing new cold air inside the GPUs, because they will already have that. There is a guy I've been talking to. He was designing 3D printed, how you say that? I think something like parts for your mining rigs or your GPUs. And this made it so that the GPUs were not like sucking in the hot air from the previous GPU, and they were actually diverting the DVIs, like the wind is being thrown next to them. So we made like little arrows, so you can just plug them into your HDMI or DVI port, so it's actually forcing the wind next to the DVI ports instead of blowing it against it. And that was a really nice thing, but I kind of lost contact with him I think a month ago already. He didn't reply anymore because, I don't know, we maybe should continue his quest on making it more efficient on cooling. And fixing fans on top of the GPUs is one of the best things. Oh yeah, see you next time, Ashis Rohla. I can't say your name, sorry. It's really difficult for me. But see you next time, man. Hope you're gonna be on the next stream too. But I think I'm gonna continue on working, guys. I'm gonna finish off the ethos series so I can post like daily ethos part videos so people can set up some ethos software on their mining rigs. What do you guys think? See you guys in the next stream. Was really nice to meet you guys today. Was nice talking to you guys. And hopefully I answered a lot of questions that you had. So I guess I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. There's probably gonna be a video tonight that I'm gonna be uploading, the first part of the ethos series. I really hope you guys gonna like it. And also there's still a lot of work to do on the website and stuff, because I want to make it like a more in-depth guide on the website itself, so you can just follow along. And if you're like, hey, I don't get this part, you can just read it slowly with some screenshot on the website to make it more simple or something. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. So, see you guys in the next one. And you guys have a good one too, man. I really enjoyed the stream today. You're welcome, man. You're welcome.